Hi guys, welcome back to this house of fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut this lovely style you are seeing on the thumbnail. You can see how beautiful this style is, and it's very simple. What we have here just the half cut and the band, the cross band that make the half cut, and the straight skirt to make a gown. I'm using this poly fabric to cut it out. It's a stretchy one. You can see how it is. So I'm going to use the stretchy part of it for the skirt. So that's why I'm checking it out. So the first thing I'm going to cut out here is the skirt. Then I'm going to cut out the upper part. I make use of 2 yards of this fabric. It depends on how wide you want the sleeve to be. So you can make use of 2 yards, you can make use of 2.5 yards, you can make use of 3 yards, and it also depends on the measurement you are dealing with. So here I'm going to fold it into 2 first, then into 4 like this. Then I'm going to cut out my skirt. It's a fitted skirt. The allowance is not going to much because it's a stretchy fabric. I see the way I'm folding it out. So let me fold it out properly, then cut it. Take the necessary measurement before cutting. The next thing here is to take the length of the skirt, which is 44 inches with the same allowance. Then the waist measurement at this point, I'm going to take the waist measurement of 30 inches. That is 7.5 inches in 4 places. So this is 30 inches, you can see. So after that, I'm going to take the hip point of 10 inches. Here's my hip point. This is hip point of 10 inches, so I'm going to notch it by chalking it. Then take the wideness of the hip. So the main wideness of the hip is 40, but I'm going to make use of 10.5 inches there to give me 42 because of the seam allowance. So the whole 10.5 inches here is with the seam allowance. You can see the wideness now. Then I'll now go up with 2 inches because of the cuff area at the waistline is not straight, it's curved. So I'm going to go up with 2 inches, then cuff it to the waist measurement. You can see, just like a box, as if we are cutting out box, the way you normally cuff it. So you can see it's now that I'm going to connect them up. Then after the connections, I'm going to add half inch. No, this is 7.5. I'll add half inch to it to make it 7.5 because of the seam allowance, so that will be on the safer side. Then connect it properly just at the waistline. I forgot to add my seam allowance to it, so I've added it now. After that, I'm going to cut it out. So you can see the cuttings. So I'm cutting it out to the full length of the skirt. So this is the cutting of the skirt. You can see our skirts now. Then I'm going to notch the center. I know it's going to overlap each other, so I'm going to notch the center just to know the center. So after the center here, after the center, I just want to make it slant properly because it's not well cut at the initial. So that's why I'm trimming it. So I'm going to keep this aside now and cut the band, the thick band that is going to give us a half cut and also the sleeve. You can see. So that's what I'm going to cut out now. I've already notched the center, so let me keep this aside and cut that. So this is what I'm going to use to cut out the band. You can see I folded this into 4 because we're going to cut it for both sides at once. So the first thing I'm going to do here is the length of the cape. It's starting from the front across the back, so we're going to cut it straight, so there's not going to be a joining. So the normal half cut, assuming the person is using 16 inches, is going to be 16 inches times 2 because of the back also. So I'm using 16 inches here and I'm cutting it out. So the 16 inches here is with the same allowance. So, and here is it, and I'm going to divide this into 2 because I folded it into 4. That's why I'm dividing it into 2, so it's for both ends. So you can make it doubled, assuming you are making use of a bigger fabric, as in maybe you're making use of 3 yards of any fabric, But yeah, because I'm making it of 2 years, that's why I have to cut it in a single way like this. So I'm going to bias both ends of the fabric and then cross it like this. How it's going to be. You can see the way I'm crossing it. So that is the neckline, and that is this the one that is going to fall at the sleeve line. You can see it now. You can see how it is. So you can see the skirt. So this is how we're going to join the skirt. So make it intercept. You can see, since we are gotten our center, you are going to cross it like this. You can see. So you can see the way I'm placing it. So it's going to be like that, and the other one is going to be like that. So let me go and join all this together, bias this and join the skirt to the half cut that is going to give us the sleeve, and show you the finishes. Welcome back. Here the finished work so far. This is our overlap fitted skirt. You can see the under the bust or upper waist. You can see how it is. So assuming is not mannequin that is wearing it, is going to show properly. You can see the sleeve. You can see how we cross it. You can see the down part of the dress. So you can see the way we cross the upper part. You can see I biased my own, so you can as well make your own doubled, so it won't need biasing. So you can see the front properly, and here is the back. You can see the back now. You can see how it can as well cut 4 inches up and join to the waist, so that it will cover the armor side a little bit. So you can see this properly now, and here is the back. You can see it. You can see the back. So you can see how they overlap. So if the owner of this measurement is wearing it, you're going to see how the style is going to come out perfectly on the person rather than on mannequin. So if you're watching for the first time, what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching our video. Always see you in my next tutorial.